How important
Previously
is marriage to you?
on The Blind Date.
See, now I'm not getting married now, you know. I'm not ready to get married now. You know?
Marriage, like I'm super pissed off right now. Like, how can a guy be telling me like he has a blind? Okay, what then is your intention coming on a blind date if you don't want to end up in marriage or whatever? And he's telling me like he's not ready for marriage. Like, you're a boy, nigga. You're not a man. Like, he didn't call me a gold digger. Hey, that guy's serious. You're calling me Primera a gold digger.
I love brutality.
Pardon?
I love brutality.
Brutality? Like being choked, right?
I don't like when you're kind with me when you are sexing, like it's so boring. I like when there's action, when there's like
Okay.
when there's whipping. I love it.
Ah, that's interesting. Like hand on neck, choked and all that.
Yes.
Ah, brilliant.
It's like you're even more, I thought that was indoors here. It's like you're even more indoors than me. Have you ever gone to a snack or a club or anything like that?
Rarely. I go there rarely.
Okay, but you have. That means that at least you know how to have fun once in a while.
I'm a Christian, but I know how to have fun. I know how to have fun in a Christian way. For example, I don't drink beer, I don't drink alcohol. I've never tasted alcohol in my life, but I go out with my friends, we hang out, we have a good time.
All the guys are about to make their moves to a real second date. Let's see who agrees to go on another date.
Okay, Rudy, would you like to go on a date with me?
Okay, from the conversation that we've had, I mean, it's not like a solid yes, honestly. I think I said before that I like people who are like goal-oriented. And from the conversation that we've had, I mean, you couldn't tell me like what you do. You understand? So to me, that's a red flag, honestly, because at this point, I think it's not a yes. Sorry.
Yeah, I was expecting that because you cannot be trying to emphasize on knowing what I do exactly, and I'm giving you something fishy or something which doesn't make clear sense, and I expect you to say yes because I do. Like at some point, I'm trying to see if actually she's interested in my personality or she's interested in what I do. So when I don't give a clear cut of what I'm doing, and obviously I was like, yeah, I think she's gonna say no, but in my mind I'm like, you're gonna concentrate on that after all what we've talked about, like all the vibes and all the cruise we're catching right now. Like in my head I'm like, no, I just know that maybe at some point she's more interested in what I do rather than who I am. So the answer was really strange, but I was just playing around with not giving her a clear cut of exactly what I do, because I'm an entrepreneur. I'm fully an entrepreneur and I run a lot of businesses. So, but I'm not gonna come and tell you all that shit because I don't think you need to know that before thinking of going on a date with me. Like I can take very good care of you, like I'll take care of you and take care of your family if you want to, but I'm not supposed to make you know at the beginning that exactly that's what I do for you to accept to go on a date with me. For me, it didn't make sense.
As the couples make decisions on whether to go on another date or not, the guys prepare to meet them.
Samira, I actually really enjoyed talking to you. You're very interesting, and I think I would like to get to know you more. Anything is possible. I don't know whether you like us to have a second date. Since you stay at home, I don't mind there. I have really nice movies and series. Or even if you want it to be out at an eating place, will you be up for a second date?
Paul, personality-wise, he's kind of a sweetheart. I think I'll be happy to have a second date with you.
That would be amazing.
Actually, from the discussion we've had, you sound like interesting, and I would really like to know more about you.
Well, just on the conversation, she sounded interesting. She sounded a little held back. I felt like maybe she was not herself, probably because of the cameras. But she sounded interesting from what I could get, and she sounds like, man, like a smart person, and someone who loves God and who is open-minded. So that pretty much is somebody who is open-minded in the first place. Anything is possible. So she was interesting just from the chat that we had. And she could ask questions too. You know, there are some girls that when you're chatting, like, hi, fine. What's your name? Samira. What's your favorite food? Ikwang. Like just one answers, and at least there was that bouncing off of each other.
So would you like to go on a date?
Collins is a nice guy. He's very nice, even though he'll say it's something people. Even though he'll say that's what people say that is not really too true. They think he's too nice, but for me, he's really nice. He's personality-wise, he doesn't really have a strong personality, but he is a kind of person that when you're around, you feel important. Yeah, you really feel important around him. He really makes sure that you feel comfortable. Actually, that's how I feel about him. Like only the discussion and everything. He's not a self-centered person. He isn't. Yes, I would like to. I would love to actually. I'm not like I would love to.
Okay.
Actually, because we share both the same values of respect, understanding, and I think it's already a good step. We could really understand ourselves. We could, I don't know, but I just feel that there's something that we share, and ready to go on a date with you just to discover who really you are and know you better.
She tries to portray someone that she's not, in a way, and she's not very honest about herself. But which I just go with the flow of whatever she wants to portray, claim to be. But I know that that's not I feel like that's not really who she is. But it's okay. People want to portray what they feel like others will like. But sometimes she feels like she tries to show like she's kind of a bit hot-headed in a way. But I don't think she is. I think she's not reserved. We are sure some of the things she said which could be true, like the fact that she was not asked questions. Yeah, she looked at someone who does not ask questions because of very introvert kind of person. But besides that, the other hot-headed and those adventurous like type, I don't think she is.
So, Primera,
Yes.
Jones, will you go on a date with me?
Can you imagine? He asked me to go on another date with him. Like, the guy is super boring and he talks pretty much. I don't even talk as much as that, but he's like, bruh, he doesn't even make a point straight. Like, everything is just all twisted, and I can't really go on a date with a broke guy or like a stingy guy, a guy that calls me a gold digger.
I don't think she's materialistic. I don't think she's a gold digger. I think she's a nice person just with a very twisted mind, which is the bad part. Like, why should your mind be twisted? It's just crazy because she's not landing anywhere. We're not saying anything. We're not really going anywhere.
Okay, because you're very romantic, it's going to be a no.
Man, are you serious?
Yeah. You needed to take it. You had to take it slow, deep, with a lot of emotions, but you didn't. I analyzed it in my head. You get the point. I actually like to balance the equation. I was like, this guy, he's not up to the task.
Guys, I don't think it was a good match. You guys are in trouble. I don't think it was a good match. You guys did this to me. You guys did this to me.
Gwen, you there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering why not actually been talking to somebody of the same mentality as this, but I would like to ask you, would you like to go on a date with me?
Yes, why not?
Oh, that's great.
As for Dr. Lowell, let me say as for Lowell, he's a nice person. Yes, and that's what made me to go on another date with him, because he's nice. He made me laugh, so I just wanted to try and say, why not? Let me try. Let me give a try to this.
She's somebody who has a lot inside. I was talking to her and she somehow let it out that she wasn't happy at some point in the discussions and all, the blind date and all, and I felt like she's somebody who she shows a part of her, but there's another part she doesn't really want to let out that will warrant somebody to take time to know about, which is why I decided to ask her on another date, so I can be able to find out if I can talk to her about it, or see if she can be able to understand that part of her which she feels like people don't.
Couples finally get to meet each other, but the girls will have to point who they were talking to from 5 able guys. Did they choose the right person or no? The ladies will have to point out who they really think they were talking to. Can you match personality to the physical?
When I saw the guys, I was disappointed. Yes, I was disappointed because I was awaiting mature guys, those kind of cute guys and so on. I will not say that you're not cute, no hard feeling. I really want to see the guy who called me a gold digger. That's just it. I really want to see how he looks like. If he doesn't look like Chris Brown, man, I'll turn you down a second time before the cameras, and I'll turn you again a third time in front of everyone, and a fourth time we'll meet face to face. But I will never gonna go on another date, nigga. Bet.
I don't know. I was expecting to see maybe older guys. Yeah, they all looked like really young. I was expecting, and none of them really looked, I was expecting to see like some older guys there. So they all look like small boys.
I was shocked. I don't know. Short of words. That's what I can say. Short of words.
When I saw the boys, I was disappointed. Like,
are you convinced the person you chose was the right person?
Apparently no.
Apparently no.
Yes. Oh my God, I just hope I choose the right person. I just really hope that.
He does not look like a doctor.
No, at all.
At all?
No.
So, of these 5 guys, who do you think looks more like a doctor?
I got no idea.
You have no idea? Gwen?
Yeah.
The guy you were on a blind date with, his name is Lowe, and Lowe is the doctor, and the doctor is not candidate number 1.
Yeah.
And you'll be shocked to know that the doctor is Lowe. May you please step forward?
I picked number 1, yes. I picked number 1. He resembled a pastor or a doctor. Yes, he looked like a doctor because of his glasses. So I felt like it's him. Maybe because he might think that it's because he was handsome. No, it was not that.
Guys, seeing the girls right now, I wouldn't know, man. I don't know. Like, there's no way I can know. I'm just, there's nothing. It's just empty when I think.
When they revealed to me that my date was number 3, I wasn't really surprised, because actually he looked like a doctor. Let me say, no, he looked like a doctor.
What do doctors look like, Gwen?
Physically, he's not bad. It's not bad, just that he's short. So he don't really like short guys. That's what I was really shocked. I was shocked because I hate short guys, and
I'm a girl, I always wear heels, put on heels. I'm always up, so nigga. I would not like to be like, hey girl, you're working with your junior. That's bad.
I could not even imagine which one could be the pole. None of them were attractive to me, like physically.
When the girls walked out, yeah, I think I could tell. I could tell who I was talking to. I could tell who I was talking to because she was, I don't know, but there was this particular thing that kept telling me in my mind, this is, here is she. Like when she was even coming out to pick up the paper to like see the number, I'm like, yeah, this is the girl that actually picked me. So something, I don't know, but there was this thing telling me that no, yeah, she's the one. So it was just instincts. It was not like there was a threat. There was a particular threat because I could literally not see her or anything. So, but it was just instincts that just kept telling me that she's the one.
I mean, there was somebody there standing wearing earrings. It's obvious.
So, strongly believe pick the right number.
I hope so. I think so.
Rudy?
Yeah?
The guy you went on a date with. Storm. Gaucho.
Yeah, Gaucho. I remember Gaucho.
Really?
Yes.
Can you take 2 steps towards my direction? Gaucho, please move forward.
I think I took another look. I did. Just, probably just for formality, but I already knew.
Rudy is one hell of a person. Like, she's very adorable. She's very nice. And to some point, I feel like on the show she didn't actually give her true self because when there were some things that she actually said that when you see her, you wouldn't think that she would say that kind of thing. So, but after I discovered that she's a very nice person, and I don't know if these things she said on the show were just to get at me, but or because she hadn't met me before. But I think apart from that, other than that, she's practically a very nice person, and I can go on a date with her every day, and I don't mind because she's very adorable.
I'm like, okay. Actually, in my mind, I'm like praying that he should be the one because he really looks. Let me keep my reservation. Let's just wait and see.
Mira, based on what you've seen, are you still convinced the person you chose is the person you went on a blind date with?
I just picked number 1. If indeed he's the one, Mr. Joel, you got Jones to deal with. You got the point.
Oh boy.
Chimera, the guy you had a blind date with. Do you remember his name?
I don't.
Wow. How nice.
Jones, you can't remember your date's name?
So I just want to remind you, his name is Joel.
Oh, yeah. Joel.
Yeah. And Joel is not candidate number 2. Joel, may you please step forward. Mera.
Yeah.
It looks like you have much on your mind. What do you have to say?
So that is actually the person. That is actually the calling me a gold digger. Like, look at him. Look what it looks like. Like, nigga, when you see me, when you see you, can we date? Can we move on the streets together? Or hold hands together? Look at his shoes. So actually, this thing of heartbreak is but normal. So he was trying because he's trying to prove man enough. But I saw the deception on his face. I told him that no, nigga, I can't go on another date with you. And it was like the feeling is mutual. Man, I see all over you. You're craving for me. You're craving to have another date with me. you're craving like to hold my ass into your arms, I'll be like, oh, this is my lady. But it's not gonna happen. Can't be saying that the feeling was mutual because I was just being blunt with you about my sex and whatsoever. Like, who does that?
Number 5. I'm like, why's my heart beating? The reaction. In fact, I just feel like.
Berry,
Okay.
if you were asked to select the candidate you feel you are on a blind date, will you still pick the same candidate you picked
Yes.
without fear of contradiction? He looks like a civil engineer.
Yeah.
You're a civil engineer.
Yeah.
Berry, the candidate you went on a blind date with is candidate number. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you had it right. Collins, step forward, please. Does he match the voice?
Yes, he does.
So, based on what you see, Berry, do you still want to go on a date with Collins?
Yeah, why not? I just had this feeling that he was the one. Because when I see or I look at the 5 guys, he's the only one who actually dressed like an engineer.
Berry, how do engineers dress?
It's time for me to choose with whom I was on the blind date with. I'm kind of nervous. I don't know who to take. I think I'll go for the guy who looks well dressed.
Samira, your pastor's kid, the guy you went on the blind date with, is Paul. Can you take one step forward? Samira, does he look like a pastor's kid?
Number 4. He does not look like a pastor's son. Wow. So it was not even number 1, even with the looks. Okay. I chose number 1 because of his looks, his dressing. His dressing looked kind of pastoral, but it's only the dressing, nothing else.
When Samira walked in, I knew that she was the one. When the first girl walked in, I knew that she was not the Christian one, but I did not know who she was. After the first girl, I was able to tell who all the other girls were, somehow. So when she walked in, I knew. And she was a little more conservatively dressed, like her skirt was really long, and I was expecting that the Christian person would be the one who is really dressed well. She was not the most decent, probably, but she was conservative in a way. If I was to pick who I spoke with, yes, I'll probably pick her. It would have been between her and the first lady.
Okay, so the no wasn't based on the physical, so I think the reason why I said no is still valid, so it will still be a no.
Even though at the end I finally got disappointed, but it was worth trying though.
I mean, if it had to begin physically, it would have definitely been a yes.
So if you had begun physically and you got to the part of the job, would you have changed your mind?
Yeah, I would. I said no because, not because he doesn't have something doing, but he couldn't tell me what he has been doing, anything. I didn't understand. You understand?
That's a better way of putting it.
Yes, I didn't understand what he has been doing since 2015.
What have you been doing since 2015?
So that was it.
Her change her mind.
That was it for
right
me.
Now.
Like, I didn't understand what he has been
She
doing.
might understand now and change her mind.
Yeah, probably.
Like, there's a general word for that, like a businessman.
Okay.
businessman. So I think that's the right word to put. Maybe I was not putting it in the normal.
Yeah, because I didn't understand. Like you explained it twice and I didn't
All right.
understand.
So
Yeah.
now you get it. Businessman.
Businessman is broad.
So is it like you deal in particular products or what?
He said car dealer.
Yeah, I said car dealer, so at least I know that.
Rudy, do you want to go on a date with Gaucho the car dealer?
Well, we go to the car dealer. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Actually, first of all, I was disappointed, but I'm happy about the fact that she changed her mind, and I look forward to a great experience. Actually, I'm actually happy right now.
So it's a date.
Okay, when she finally accepted, and I think I came out clearly on exactly what I do. So she finally accepted. I was happy. I was happy at some point, but to some point I wasn't, because I'm like, so you're accepting just because I can give you a clear cut of what I'm doing. So I was not fully convinced about how I want to go on a date with me.
I'm disappointed. I haven't found my Mr. Right. I haven't found a guy who will give me kind of give me butterflies in my belly. But you know what? I wish they kind of like gave us another choice. Like, can you pick within the crowd? I was having a crush on the technician. Like, man, that guy was, oh my god. I wish he was part of the show, but unfortunately, I had to meet Mr. Joel, the broke ass nigga. Joel, I hope you find your Mrs. Right. I hope you find love.
But I think at the end of it all, it was worth the wait, because even while in the room, I met new guys. Shout out to my man Nonst, Paul. Guys, he's a great guy. He has another way of thinking. A man know it. So many videos, so many things. That guy, you can talk with him for the whole day. I mean, Gaucho, my guy, we're like almost in the same pot of soup at the point in time. Was my only brother at a certain point in time. And of course, Collins, I mean, we could relate. I mean, we related much. I met new guys, and you know, guys are the cornerstone when you make new guys. I mean, and to me, I believe that human connection is great. Okay, guys. I didn't get the date. I'm gonna cry. Well, but you know, if you want to know what's up, if you want to, because there's much in the bag, man. There's a lot of stuff. If you want to know what's up, if you want to know what I did next, or if you want to know what I will do next, because I'm not letting sleeping dogs lie, man. Follow me on my social media. Follow me there. You get it. A lot of stuff, great stuff. Guys, see you guys.
I think it was all fun. I'm so happy I actually had to go through the show, because at some point you get to meet new people, and you learn. Meeting new people means you actually learn several things too. So I think that's an add-on too. So it was worth the time and the patience. My date said yes. You don't want to miss what happens next. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter for more details and information. I'm going to provide you all the gist, and you're not going to get bored watching them. Love you all. Gaucho.
A blind date's very exciting, because for somebody like me, it's true that that's my domain, meeting people, in fact dating people I've never seen, but this one was more of like an experience, in fact unforgettable. I cannot, it was just so dope. I could not even imagine that it would be like this. At first I thought it was something I was going to be, and we say expression in my village, nya nya, but it was good. It was very nice. If I enjoyed myself from the beginning till the end. I just hope that after this date, you know, my date and I go on a second date, like in a very nice place. Since he lives in Bastos, I know a very nice place in Bastos, so maybe he'll take me on another date, like a better date, very better, not this one but they made us to stay for so long. But kind of really nice and exciting date. I will update you guys all the time about our outings and everything on my social media platform.
I enjoyed the experience. It was something that I've never done before, and I was not going in expecting anything, and I went in and I actually did not get anything which I did not expect actually. The girls, they were okay. Generally, it was a nice experience, and it's something that I think many people should try just to get the feel of it, and maybe if they are lucky, they can have something out of it. Okay, so Barry is accepted to go on another date with me, and for those who are interested to know how the date will go, you can follow me on @collingsfro on Instagram or on Snapchat @collingsfro26.
It was it was a crazy experience. I cannot begin to put it to crazy. It was more than crazy, because just imagine we went there in the morning, it was all fine and cool, kept in our own side, not be able to see the people we're with. I didn't think that was how it was going to be, but then we had to be in that situation. But then in all, having to talk with people without seeing them and getting to try to understand what they really are about, it was much more fun than I thought it was going to be. Gwen is a very out of the box person, so I don't want to put her hopes down. But hey, if you want to see what goes down on that date, you should follow my social media platforms on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. I think I'll be able to let go of a couple of pictures or videos out there. So hey, catch you then.
Because I met some girls and they were really cool. We had to talk and we felt like so close, like we knew each other since. So I liked it. I really liked it. So I said yes to my date. So hopefully we are going to go out for another date. So if you really want to know what happened and what we talked about, you can follow me on my social media platform. Love you guys.
The experience was new, amazing. Well, I have the second date to go to. If you want to know how it went, follow me on my social media platforms.
Who cannot be getting home, and I'm here getting nothing.
Can I get it?